Hello everyone and welcome back to Railroads Online. This is episode number 8 of season 1, so I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We're going to be taking the 280, the Tweetsy, also known as the Mark French. Shout out to you, buddy. Mark is a regular on my live streams as far as viewer and watcher of my videos, so yeah, shout out to you, bud. He's also been interviewed on Trade Talks podcast previously as well. Apart from the introductions, today we're going to be taking 17 empty steak flats to the smelter, and we're going to load them up with iron and bring them back. So we're starting out here at the Ironworks facility. This is actually going to be part of a live stream that I had originally planned, but unfortunately the live stream kept crashing the other day. Talking about on Sunday the 11th. This is on a Wednesday, being recorded on Wednesday the 14th, 2023. And while I'm here, I'm going to fix these lights before somebody in the comments says something about it. Place them in the proper positions. So we've got 17 flats here. So that's going to net us about $1,050 roughly of money. It's going to be a pretty lucrative thing. So as you can see, it's quite a rainy day here on the railroad. Going to turn the light on. This thing has a dynamo, which is nice. Probably better fire this thing up. I did have it pre-fired prior to starting the video, just to get the water and the steam all circulated and heated up. So yeah, let's get going here. I love these Tweetsy class locomotives. Oh boy, I can feel a bit of that frame rate hesitation there. I'm just checking brakes. Should have checked them before going. Oh well, when you're doing a video, you know, you'd like to think of yourself not having a ton of time to check stuff. Proper procedures. So far, nothing is on. Using Railroads Online Extended. Oh. It's weird that it seems like that the ends of these cars, and I mean most of them, just don't have proper hitboxes. Go ahead and get... Whoa. I do hope that they get the frame rate issue resolved. So I'm completely out on the main line here. I'll just throw the Johnson bar into the corner there. Wonder why the boiler pressure is so far down. Wow. It's building back up. I didn't realize that the boiler pressure was going to be that far down, even though I pre-fired it. So the water must have completely cooled off. So we're just gonna make this run down to the smelter, pick up some iron, head back up to the ironworks facility. But in the meantime, I'm gonna check my junctions ahead, make sure that I'm all lined up as I should be for main number 2. Doing a good 26 miles an hour, 27 miles per hour. Yeah, she's chugging along through the rain and the frost. See if we can get some rail fanning shots here coming by the depot. Nice run by. Nothing like working out in the rain on the railroad. Sure is a nice touch. There's a bit of UI lag going on. It's like I said, I hope they get some of these lag issues sorted out in terms of the frame rate. I know the game's in beta, so hopefully they'll get it worked out. Sure, I'm making good time down to the smelter. Might have to loosen up that curve some. Going across one of the new bridges right here. Oh, down the grade we go. About 2% down to Smelter. Can't go quite as fast going downhill because some of these cars may fly off the bridge. That's not going to be a fun cleanup job. Take her down to about 20 miles per hour. Just think, even going 17, 18 miles an hour downhill was impossible back in the day with the speed restrictions on the old splines and rolling stock, as well as locomotives. Easing her on down in the smelter. Can't quite see that switch there up ahead on the other side. But it, yeah, it looks like it's actually lined for us going into the steel beam side. Got to take her somewhat slowly through this curve here. This is one of the things I do need to fix at some point in time. I just haven't had a chance to fix it yet. Like you can see her just rocking and rolling there. All right, so we're gonna catch her rolling on into town here. Just gonna watch her gently rolling on into town here. Gotta slow her down some. Coming in a little too hot. Brakes fully applied. So yeah, we're just gonna load these steel beams here. Take it back up to the ironworks. I'm thinking I might do a time-lapse thing. I'm not sure how to do that with my current editing software. It's called DaVinci. It's wonderful so far. It does everything I need for it to do. I just need to look into how I need to do a time-lapse so you guys can see this like sped up and stuff. It's kind of cool. But I'll have you watch a couple of cars getting loaded. In all honesty, it actually doesn't take 17 cars long to get loaded with only 3 iron. Might have to run a rails train. Oh boy. Yeah, the crane from over there actually laid that second set of beams on. Hard to tell if this will actually catch. It should. At least on the correct car. About 5 more cars to load? Yeah, 5 more cars. I think if I were loading the rails, because it's 10 rails per car, you guys would be seeing cuts here. But since we're loading the raw iron, or as I like to call steel beams, it's only 3 to a load, which just makes it much more streamlined. So therefore, I don't see the need to actually cut in the editing. Rain's a little intense today. Then again, it kind of matches the mood of the day here in Western Washington, where it's just cloudy. At least it's not raining. But who knows, it might later. Never know. Gonna go grab some wood there and chuck it into the firebox, or excuse me, into the stove of the caboose. I don't think they actually fixed the fire log issue inside the cabooses where they're stored properly. There's 2 logs there, but you know, leave those there. It's cold and wet out. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Got one last car to load. You know, I'm wondering with these 17 cars here, if I could just do like a really big run on rails. I think that'd be really cool. Something to do probably for a live stream. Because it would net you a pretty hefty amount of money. Just have a big run on rails. Of course, I'd actually need to do it when I have plenty of cordwood in supply to be able to run all of that. Cordwood run is definitely in order. Alright, we're fully loaded here. So gonna refire this thing and head back up to the ironworks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save because I do not trust this game at all. I know it's extremely sad to say. Drop an actual proper manual save. Sure looks pretty coming out of the smelter. Great locomotive, Tweezy. Got a full 100% regulator and Johnson bar. You know, I wonder what it would look like catching the train from this perspective come up from the smelter. Would make for a really nice run by, for sure. So certainly running rails up there would be a much heavier train. So it would require 2 locomotives. Definitely something to do for a live stream. Time to hitch a ride. Definitely a little bit of a tough climb for a single locomotive, even on these much lighter raw iron. But she's got the right stuff. But he's got the right stuff. Got the window open here, so I could definitely feel that cool northwest breeze coming into my room here. A little bit of light wind outside and cloudy. That's kind of nice. Because I'm recording this at about 8:30 in the morning. Perfect time to record. With the temperature currently 54 degrees. Humidity's a bit high at about 84%, so, you know. Feels a bit more stuffy in here than it should. Or should I say 82%? So that's part of the reason why I have my window open. To let some of the cool air, cool breeze come in. I'm thinking about getting myself one of those dehumidifiers. I think it would be very, very useful. I lived in Idaho for many years, in southern Idaho, where the humidity is like, what, 20%? But you certainly get used to it after having lived here for about 7 years. She's chugging along at about 9.5 miles an hour. It's a pretty stiff 2% grade here for a single locomotive. But this is where tractive effort makes all the difference. Especially with the 16,545 pounds of tractive effort of the Tweetsy class locomotive. Going uphill unassisted on a load. Although when I eventually do rails, it's going to have to be assisted because I think rails are close to 20,000 pounds, where these raw irons are about half of that. Need to turn that switch back. She's pretty much cresting the top of the grade right here. Now she's definitely picking up speed. She's on the flat. Just checking my switch junctions ahead and making sure that I'm all lined up correctly. Yeah, and it absolutely looks clear all the way into the ironworks. Always have to check behind me just to make sure that I have cars actually attached to the train, because you absolutely cannot hear derailments. Absolutely busting on by the depot here. My hood ornaments, or should I say my roof ornaments, right on top. Quarters are a pretty good paperweight there. Keeping the roof down more than anything. Keeps the roof from getting blown off. Sorry if I'm speaking a little loudly here. Going through a lot of fuel going this fast. The way I like it. I think I better apply some brake here. Start slowing her down. So once we pull into the ironworks here, we will actually unload and then take the train back home to the yard. Slow her down some. You make a fair chunk of money for the raw iron. I'm just refilling the ironworks here because I kind of emptied it out pretty good the other day. So. It was full, but then I went through a bunch of steel pipes and stuff. But hey, it was a good money run. So that gives us 98 raw iron. So yeah, I think we're pretty full. Not worth the run to go down for 2 more bundles of raw iron. The last thing to do now is just take her back to the yard and we'll end it there. All right, we are here almost home in the yard. Just gonna put this train to bed. Kind of a way to end a rather dark and dreary night here on the railroad. But hey, I do like the weather effects. It's a very nice addition to the game. I think we're all pretty much in the yard track here. You can see I'm starting to come up to the end of the track. All right, we're gonna stop it there. Did some good work today, Mark. Definitely gonna have you back again in the future for another run here on Celestial Railroad. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share this video out with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Strange how the bell keeps ringing, eh? I'll catch you guys later.